All right, welcome. This is Enda here from bullwaves.org. If you want nightly Elliott wave analysis, check out bullwaves.org. You can join and you can get instant access to the members area. I hope you're all well. This is the members area of the website. You can see this is last night's update. You click in, you usually get sort of introduction chart, maybe video. Last night I had done a members video. And then you get the latest charts and the latest analysis from each market. So you can see this is the kind of format that I work with here. I just thought I'd show this because I don't think I've ever shown it on the old YouTube before. So you get the latest short-term charts along with the longer-term charts, plus the analysis for the night and what to expect for tomorrow. Okay, let's get into the charts for today. This is Friday morning. It's 10:30 a.m. over here in the west coast of Ireland. Nobody's awake in the States yet, but the world is still chugging along. I'm going to start with the FX, dollar FXs, and then we'll move on as usual and in accordance with what we've usually done. Okay, so I think we go to the daily chart here. I think we've pretty much come to conclusion this week that wave D of the triangle is now done, and we're moving higher in a three-wave pattern towards wave E of a triangle. So if we go, excuse my voice, if we go to the 4-hour count, you can see here this is the pattern down in wave C of wave C of D. So we've got a 5-wave pattern, 1, 2, extension wave 3, long correction wave 4, and then the final let's say dip down into the lows in wave 5, and we've pretty much retraced that final decline this week. So we go to the hourly count, and I'll show you what I expect from here. So I think this rally this week has been, I was first of all viewing it as a 3-wave rally, but it seems to have turned out as a 5-wave rally. So we've got 5 waves up in A. We'll probably fall down in 3 waves, maybe next week. Yeah, most likely next week in wave B. I'm looking again at that kind of consolidation area. You see, we've had this 113 area as a let's say a base over the last couple of months. We drifted sideways around 113, and then we corrected in wave 4 around 113. We corrected in the previous wave 4 around 113. So I think this wave B will probably fall into that 113 area and then bounce again in wave C of A. So overall, we're looking for 3 waves up in wave E, and this will be the initial rise in wave A of E. So unless we rocket even higher again, in general, I'm probably looking for somewhere up around the 120 level for wave E to complete. If that, maybe we go even higher next week and we actually complete all of wave A up. I'm not quite sure how this is going to unfold. It's impossible to know. But for the moment, I'm looking at this base case scenario here of 3 waves up in wave A of E, and next week we should continue along that path. Okay, so here is cable. We're still, I'm not in disagreement, let's say, with euro dollar here. But there is an alternate scenario, which is, let's say, cooking on the back burner here. I've always viewed this decline as an alternate 4th wave with a possible of another spike higher in wave 5 of C, of a B wave as well. So if we do break, I think, above this intermediate high here at, let's get a price on that. If we break above the wave 2 high here, let's call it 137.48. We break that again, I think we'll probably switch that alternate count. But for the moment, we're still creating lower highs. Now, the only way that I can interpret that right now is that we are creating a series of 1-2s, and we've got those 1-2s in place, a lower degree 1-2, and we should head down into a third decline. If that doesn't happen and we in fact get a rebound next week, well then I will have to change my tack on that. So that's the, let's say, the medium-term outlook here. You can see the alternate count here is basically an inversion of what the main count is. The inversion allows for a rally up into that 5th wave as shown. We are declining again today, so nothing has been disproven yet this week, but the alternate account is there and it's viable. So I'll keep that in mind. Okay, here's dollar yen. There's two ideas here as well for a fourth wave. We could be moving in a triangle fourth wave. Not discounting that, but for the moment, I'm going to stick with the initial interpretation, which would be for a three-wave decline in wave 4. So that's an A, B, C scenario. It's worked out quite well so far. We had a standard, pretty bog standard three-wave rally in wave B. We hit the target, and then we reversed quite impulsively off that high. So far so good in terms of the main wave count. Let's see if we fall again in wave C of 4 coming our way. So that's the main wave count here on the hourly count. So we've got wave A down, 3 waves up in wave B. Now we've got a 1-2 scenario off the wave B high. So we could be moving into a third wave decline this today. With a bit of luck today, maybe it could wait until Monday. There's no immediate, let's say, there's no immediate reason why it should happen today, but the 1-2 pattern is in place. We'll have to see whether wave 3 actually begins today, or we get some sort of a larger pattern here within wave 2 unfolding over the next day or so. Anyway, for next week, I'm still going to look for that culmination of a C wave decline in wave 4 down around 113 again. Let's move on to the stock market. Okay, yesterday was an interesting day. Throughout this week, I've been, let's say, positing the idea that we have a three-wave correction in place. Granted, wave C has popped a little bit higher than I had expected, but all the way along in wave 2, I was pointing towards that 35,000 level again, and we did push above that 35,000 level, and now we may be in the process of creating a reversal pattern off that 35,000 level again. Interesting enough, on the 4-hour count, we reversed, corrected higher in wave 2, and yesterday hit the, or could have been Wednesday, hit the 200 MA on the 4-hour count, and then reversed impulsively off that. So another, let's say, interesting data point to kind of take into consideration. But I do think we've got 5 waves down, a solid 3-wave pattern higher, and a reversal off that 200 MA. The 200 MA came in, pretty much around the 62% retracement level again. So we've got 5 waves down, 3 waves up. I think, in my mind, a pretty good, a solid 3-wave pattern. We've got A wave up, triangle wave B, 5 waves up in wave C. So it's a zigzag with a triangle wave B internally. So what's happening right now? Well, we're falling this morning in the futures. We are falling towards that 35,000 level again. I'm kind of looking initially at the wave A high. So the wave A high comes in at 34,470. The wave A of 2, if we break 34,470, call it 34,400. I think that'll pretty much confirm wave 1 is done, or wave 1 is underway. There is a reasonable chance that we have a wave 1 of 1 underway at the moment. These are, the possibilities, the options here. If we open on a nice down bar, if we gap to the open, I think we could be talking about wave 3 of 1 already underway. So, things are getting quite, we're actually at a very important, let's say, pivot point, or, maybe even a point of recognition here in this pattern. Maybe, just maybe, people are actually coming to the conclusion that everything is false in this market, that there is no truth in the market price at the moment. And maybe our paradigm is breaking or shifting, or risk aversion is coming back again, or where people are subconsciously, if not outwardly, consciously turning away from it. We are at least subconsciously in our actions, questioning the narrative here that everything is rosy and we should just continue to blast higher. The future is eternally bright, and I don't believe that for 1 second. I think the future probably globally is looking pretty dark at the moment. That's why I always end with the good news of the Messiah, but that is for the end. At this moment in time, I'm looking for a 5-wave pattern to build off this second wave lower high to let's say create an impulse wave to bring in a third wave down. The critical key level at the moment, short term, would be 33.70, 33.730. So that'd be wave B low. In terms of confirming wave 3 down, we've got 33.140. So we break that wave 1 low again. That does confirm wave 3 down. So obviously watch out next week. And if you're a member, you'll have this every night. Here we go. This is gold. This is a 4-hour account in gold. I think we are along the way to completing, or a long way towards completing wave E of 4. This is a 3-wave decline in wave E of a 4th wave triangle. Should this pattern be confirmed over the next couple of days, I think we will be onto a very significant long-term buy signal pretty soon. Okay, that's what I'm kind of hoping myself anyway. We've suffered long enough. Us gold bugs have suffered long enough. Although, the writing was on the cards in the patterns anyway. Okay, so we had that initial decline off wave D, the wave D high. That was wave A of E. So we should be tracing out 3 waves down. So ABC down in wave E. This week we've been working higher in wave B, and that's what I've been tracking over the last few days. We've got A done, 3 waves down, expanded flat wave B, a rally into this morning's highs again of wave C of B. I think I was targeting that 1816, 1820 area, the 50% retracement in wave B. We're pretty close to that right now, so we might complete the wave B green today, and then I would work on a decline again into wave C. So next week is probably looking lower towards a break of 1780 again, maybe towards 1760. Don't want to see a break of 1750 really, but one last spike to the downside to complete 3 waves down will, I think it'll seal this pattern in the longer term, and I think we'll be looking higher in wave 5. That is unless we get our alternate count confirmed, which has not been ruled out just yet. Okay, so next week I do want to see a completion of the triangle wave 4, and I want to see the initial moves higher into wave 5. Okay, so crude oil. I had a little change of heart yesterday evening. This is a 4-hour count, and it is depicting 5-wave rally in wave 5 of C of B. So this is a large B wave, very, very large B wave. We have an ABC pattern up in that B wave. We are completing a 5th wave of that C wave, and we are completing 5 waves up of wave 5. So 5 of 5 of C of B. Okay, so here is the hourly count. I had been thinking that we were working on a 3 and 4 pattern right here, but the rally yesterday has kind of tilted the pattern in favor of wave 5 blue completing. So if this is wave 5 blue underway, or darn near completed, then we should see 5-wave pattern within that. So we've got a wave 1 in green, 2 in green. We've got a wave 3 extension. We've got an ABC complex correction wave 4, and then we've got a nice spike higher in wave 5. So I think this is completing a larger 5th wave pattern. I think we'll probably see a reversal of this beginning next week. Okay, let's move on from that. Here is the S&P, is the S&P 500. S&P 500, this is a 4-hour count. In general, looking for a second wave to top out this week, and we seem to have, along with the Dow, we seem to have done that. The pattern internal here is a little bit different than the Dow, but it's, suffice to say, it's more similar than needs to be commented on, really. We hit the 62% retracement level, didn't quite make it as far as the 200 MA on the 4-hour account, but it looks like we've got a solid 1-2 pattern here. We're looking for wave 3 down. The confirmation for wave 3 with a break of 42.20, but I think we have internal targets there that will, let's say, will bring us towards, let's say, a more solid mindset on what's going on here. If we do break the wave A high, that'll be 44.54 today. That could easily confirm a third wave down is underway in wave 1. If we do break the wave B low, that's the lower extent of the previous wave B. Let's get the actual price of the previous wave B. Okay, so 42.70. Let's call it 42.75. If we break 42.75 again, that'll pretty much confirm wave 1. Then we'd look for a lower high wave 2. So 1-2 pattern is what I'm looking for over the next couple of days. Maybe by the end of the week we'll be actually, if this count is correct, maybe by the end of next week we'll actually be accelerating to the downside again. Okay, let's move on. This is silver. Here is 4-hour account in silver, looking for this C wave decline to continue. It looks like we're on a 1-2 kind of scenario here. We're still kind of moving within this second wave, I think, and that's the tack I've been taking over the last couple of days. We have 5 waves down complete, and we're looking at wave 1 or wave 2 now complete or completing. We're getting to that point. The alternate count here is still solid or still valid. Let's say a 1-2 pattern. I'm going to stick with the 333 here, so ABC pattern down in wave C of 2. So that still does suggest at least a break of 21.40, but probably somewhere down around $18, 17.18 to complete the C wave. So let's see how that goes. Next week, this is the hourly count for today. I want to see a completion of wave 2. Now, wave 2 can complete as a running flat, so this could be an ABC running flat, where wave C would complete below $23. I'm taking the standard view here at the moment, so ABC in expanded flat, break of 23, and then a reversal down into wave 3. Should happen early next week. So I think look for today, maybe wave C to push towards that 23 level. We might even get a completion of it today, and then a reversal pattern early next week down into wave 3. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see a picture of what Bitcoin's doing. This is the hourly count in Bitcoin. This is what I've been working on over the last short while. A 1-2 pattern in Bitcoin. This would be a long-term bearish pattern. Short-term, we've got a little bit more upside to complete before, let's say, topping out wave 2 and heading down into wave 3. So it looks like we've got 3 waves up in A, probably a running flat wave B, so an ABC wave B, and maybe the rally that's happened overnight and late yesterday is beginning wave C up. So we could easily see a 5-wave pattern run higher towards that 42, 43 area in wave C of 2 over the next couple of days. That will bring us back to the previous 4th wave high, and it will complete an impulse wave down. So we would expect a reversal down into a 3rd wave over the next period. Let's move on. Woo, what's happening to you? Sorry. Oh yeah, there you are. So my computer's going a bit mad. Okay, here we are. This is the NASDAQ. A possible 1-2 pattern is still underway. So we've got a 4th wave maybe in play here. We've got an standard ABC pattern higher in wave 4 and a 1-2 pattern off that, maybe beginning wave 5 down over the next couple of sessions. If we do break lower today, if we break that 14,350 or 14,360 level, that will indicate that wave 3 of 5 is underway. So looking for a larger 5-wave pattern lower in wave 5 over the next couple of days, which should close out 5 waves down, and then maybe we will look for a significant retracement higher in wave 2. So it's a 1-2 pattern overall in the Nasdaq that I'm looking for. Okay, that completes the charts this morning. Again, I would urge you, if you are interested in nightly Elliott wave updates, check out bullwaves.org. You can see, you can join us every night, get nightly updates, and you can even join the mailing list, and we'll email you every week. I will. There's no we here. It's just me. Let's face it. And anyway, apart from that, I always leave with the good news. And the good news is this world is doomed. And if you are not a son of God or a daughter of God, I'm afraid you're doomed too. So there's only one way of doing that. I'm afraid this is horribly exclusive, but God made it very easy for us. There's only one way, and that's through his son, Jesus Christ. If you don't accept his son, Jesus Christ, well then, I'm afraid you have made yourself an enemy of God. It's very easy. You just ask God. He will show you. He'll show you in your heart. He'll show you in your dreams. He'll show you in your life who Jesus is. Ask him who Jesus is. And then, admit yourself towards or into the kingdom of God by becoming a son or daughter of God, just by accepting the Messiah. The Messiah was sent to the Jews. The Jews were supposed to bring the Messiah to the world. The Jews rejected the Messiah, which was always going to happen anyway. The Gentiles got the Messiah, and now we have to bring it back to Jerusalem, I'm afraid. So if there's any of my Jewish friends out there, if you haven't considered who Yeshua is, ask Yahweh, ask the Father in heaven who Yeshua is. Yeshua, HaNazarati, Yeshua from Nazareth, the Messiah, came, died for our sins so we don't have to die for them. I would urge you not to go into eternity, thinking yourself so great that you're going to be able to pay for your own sin. And that's just not possible. We have a sin nature. We have like a genetic defect in us. And it's not possible for us to stand before a holy God. Only you can do that. The only way you can do that is by accepting the Messiah, accepting the sacrifice that the Messiah already paid for you. It's already done. Look into it, guys. If you have any questions about that, email me and I'll fill you in. I would happily do that. But anyway, apart from that, God's blessings to you all. I pray that you'll have a great weekend and the Lord will lift up his countenance towards you and make his face shine upon you. And until tonight, if you're going to become a member, do it now, because I'll have a pretty important update tonight, I think. And apart from that, back on Monday on the website. And apart from that, back next Friday, hopefully, on YouTube. God's blessings to you. Bye-bye.